Welcome back to Awkward Chats.
Yeah, welcome back to Awkward Chats, everybody.
It's going to be our March 2022 episode.
Yeah, so come get lost with us today in our journey to Vegas.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we're about to go out on another adventure, so make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, because when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to jump off the Strat. So let's go. Have to drink water.
Legit tip, if you're coming to Vegas, drink water even when you're not feeling thirsty, because
what you drink now, double it.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you usually drink in your normal day-to-day life, double that when you come here. And then you add into the fact most people come here and they drink and they party.
Yeah.
You should triple it if you're going to drink and party, because alcohol and weed's going to drain your system. And yes, weed is legal here. So people do come here and partake in the weed. So you should hydrate.
Yes.
Hydrate.
Can't stress that enough, honestly.
Yeah, you really can't. There's never, like, you should always have like a cantina that you can fill up with water, or have a bottle of water. Always, because it is blistering in the summer. Blistering. And you don't sweat.
No.
And that's weird.
And the stinky part, too, is if you live here, you can't use a humidifier either, because the water that you get out of the faucet has so many minerals and stuff in it, it'll leave like a white dust over everything, which we found out when
the water's so hard here. Like, it's so hard.
So if you get like one of the sonic humidifiers, they don't work, because they'll literally just clog up your air filters and you'll be in another situation.
Yeah, so, yeah, we learned that too. We definitely learned that problem as well, being here.
So it's the catch-22 of the dry skin. Like, if you want to try other ways to get around it, it doesn't work.
Yeah, so just lotion and water. I mean, I go through a lot more lotion now than I think I ever have before. My lips get chapped and like dried out so easily here. I'm like, am I dehydrated? And if your lips are chapped, you're beyond dehydration. Like, you need serious hydration. So, which is why I think everybody's kidneys suck here, because it's so dry. Nobody hydrates enough. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
So, what has been your favorite adventure that we have gone on since we've been in Las Vegas? And it doesn't have to be in Las Vegas, just since we've been here for a year.
I think if it's just Las Vegas based, I would think probably going down to Fremont Street was probably one of the best. It's a really cool place. The lights and stuff there, the display overhead. So I think there's like a lot of things. Plus there's a lot of like little casinos that we haven't spent much time in down there, which I'd like to go back and definitely see some more of. But also Disneyland. Going to Disneyland was pretty spectacular for being out here. What about you?
I'm in a second year Disneyland trip. Disneyland has been like a mecca for me for a very long time. And I wasn't sure 10 years ago that would even be something I would ever get to accomplish in my life. And then, you know, the last couple of years we've been talking about it, and then we finally got to do it, and that was huge. That was really huge. I think within Las Vegas adventures, I really like going down to Fremont Street. I just think the vibe down there is cool. Like, it's different than the Strip. The Strip is like this. It's very drawn out. It's very lengthy. You can't really get from one casino to the other. It feels everything's so big. Like, it takes you so long from parking to check in to your hotel room to the casino floor to the pool or to whatever other amenities may be in that resort. So the Strip has a different feel, whereas I feel like Fremont Street, everything's like right there.
Yeah.
Like, the hotels aren't huge. The entertainment is there on a nightly basis. There's bars and there's crazy stuff just going off at all hours of the day. And it's old school Vegas. Like, who wouldn't like old school Vegas? And the perk to Fremont Street is it's 10 times cheaper than the Strip.
Right.
Like you can
Not even
get
close.
yeah, you can get food and alcohol and a good time for half the price of what you're gonna pay on the Strip.
A good time.
And you can't get that elsewhere. And what's cool here is like living in Orlando, there's
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Awkward Chats. If you'd like to see the rest of the podcast, be sure to join our Patreon at Lostgirlintomorrowland. There's also a link down in the description that will take you right to our Patreon page. Again, thanks for getting lost with us today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell, especially if you're interested in more travel or information updates. We post typically 3 to 4 times a week. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting